filming this a lot earlier than I normally do. It's quite early in the morning, that's why I look a bit scruffy and probably a little bit tired as well. But Gateshead at home, after a disappointing draw in midweek to Aldershot for ourselves, you know, we come up against a Gateshead side who are on very good form and sit 7th in the table, so just in the playoff spaces. And you know, they've clearly done quite well, and they look a good side in terms of their form as well, like I say. So I'm expecting this to be a hard test. Team news wise, I think we've got a full team, other than, well, yeah, I think we've got a full team, yeah. Ling may be back in terms of the squad. I don't know whether he'll play or not, but Ling might be back. And then apart from that, I still think Elokobi will probably be out for a few more games, and then he might be back after that. But yeah, fully expect a tough game today. But you know, we got to bounce back after a poor result midweek against Aldershot. Quite a well organised Aldershot, I must say. But you know, it doesn't matter how we win this game today. We've just got to find a way to win it. I don't care, it's 1-0 and a scrappy goal, a penalty, an own goal, whatever. You know, you don't want to have 2 draws back to back in consecutive home games when, you know, you want to be top of the league. So, you know, we've got to put things right today in a very tough game to do so as well. So, you know, I'm expecting this to be hard, a physical battle, a slog. And I think we're going to have to be patient and dig a bit deep in this game to try and come out of all 3 points, because, you know, like I say, they're a good side. Last time we met them was away early on in the season in August, and we drew 2-2. Was it 2 or was it 1-0? It might have been 1-0. I think it was 1-0. I know Alabi got sent off against them, and we were playing with 10 men, and we, you know, got an equaliser from Marvin Ekpateta last minute. So I'm sure it was 1-0. But yeah, at the time, not a bad point. But now, you know, we want to go on and win this kind of game. So yeah, let's get down to Brisbane Road. Actually, let's do a score prediction. I'm going to go for 2-1 Orient. But yeah, let's get down to Brisbane Road, up the O's.
7 AM in the morning, she's calling, I'm yawning, she's jarring, no stalling. I might leave my ting from barking. 7 AM in the morning, she's calling, I'm yawning.
The Gateshead following today, I mean, that is a pretty poor effort. There's about 12 of them, but fair play to them that came down.
Come on.
That's a good ball. Great ball, isn't it? I don't even think he knows what day of the week it is, does he?
I don't know, like he does.
Get you into it. Out wide.
No! Christ's sake, goals there!
That's better football. That was better.
Come on! Still up the other end for handball. Cromer had a nice solo run and cut on the inside, and the North Stand was going mad, so maybe it was. I couldn't really see from here. The other corner. Not really come to 1 minute added time. We just had a shot from Karoma who hit the bar, right the inside of the bar, and then the keeper collected it, but it was about 30-35 yards out, so it was a good effort. But he did have Bond running in through the middle for a better option, maybe to lay him in, but now here's some Gateshead.
Leyton's playing central midfield.
Come on. Oh, Don.
He don't want to know, does he, really?
No, Ling. 0-0. Quite an even first half. You know, Gateshead look a good side. It looks like it's going to be a tough game. I knew that before the game anyway. But yeah, we're getting sucked into their game plan a little bit now of, you know, being quite physical and that. So second half, I'd actually take off Dayton because he's been very weak, and bring on Brophy, or maybe even take off Dayton and then put Cromer on the wing and Alabi up front. So either way, I'd probably take off Dayton and get someone else on, because I think right now we can do with a better option. I just missed the start of it because got something to eat. Good bit of pressure from Orient here.
Yeah.
Come on. While we're on top, we want to make something out of it.
Don't lose it there.
Go on, give it to him.
Good ball.
Nice.
Right, coming in, take him on.
Gotta be quicker. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Go on. Well done, Clay. Go on, Josh. You got that beat in here. It's a lot better than the first half so far. Come on. This is good. Another corner. Oh, that was not a good ball.
Go on then. Come on.
Another corner. Come on. 1-0. Corona. Great goal again. It's so good with his footwork. It is brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Oh, Josh.
Go, Josh! You're going to get Maggie all over. Go!
Hey. Oh. Hey. Ah, poor ball.
Lawless on for Ling. Bit of a strange one, but yeah, Ling hasn't had a great game. Gorman off for Brophy, so I reckon Mackin's going to go in the middle and then Brophy's going to pull out wide. Good shot. Go on. Oh.
Oh, what's that? That's not a foul, is it?
Colson's down. Just pushed another one onto the bar. Great save, to be fair. Kept them in the game a bit, really, because it could have been 2 or 3 by now. Alabion for Dayton. Good sub for the last few minutes. Oh, last 10, really. And we've got a corner. To be fair, actually there should be about 6.
Come on, get the header in. Big header. Oh.
Go on, just put him under.
Don't give him the outball. Don't give him the outball.
Yes, that's it. 2-0, last kick of the game, virtually. Brilliant, unselfish from Malawi. He crossed it for fun to tap into an empty net. Seals the win. Come on. Great from Malawi. Great. Card for the Gateshead player. Second yellow. The mouthing off. There you go.
I'm obviously now back from the game. My thoughts, here we go. I've got a smile on my face, so obviously that means one thing, and as you can see obviously from the match highlights, we did win 2-0. First half, let's talk about it, not great, and that's a reoccurring theme I think of the team this season, but not that it worries me because of the fact that we are such a good team in the second half. You know, first half we normally aren't, you know, in first gear, and that happens pretty much every single game. And Gateshead really came at us in that first half as well, and it was actually quite nice to see a team come at us a bit rather than try and stick 11 men behind the ball and set up for a point. So I respect Gateshead for doing that, and it was quite an even game with chances either way. The first 20 minutes I thought we were really poor. Ling came into the team and he looked very low in confidence. The only change today, but yeah, he looked really low in confidence. He was very shaky, very rusty. He did apologise on Twitter for that, and said his performances will get better. I think he's recovering still from an injury as well, so he got thrown in at the deep end a little bit. I'm not his biggest fan, but you know, we got a clean sheet and that's all that matters. He got taken off eventually in the second half, as you know anyway. But yeah, we didn't look that good or promising in the first half, and it was kind of worrying because I thought the team that looked like scoring would have been Gateshead rather than us. And if that had happened, then you would have seen them sticking 11 men behind the ball and protecting the 3 points. But you know, it went into the break at 0-0, and I would have taken that. I didn't mind with that really. It could have been worse. And second half, you know, we came out a lot better, as we normally do, all guns blazing. You know, that in first gear, free flowing football, and we ended up getting that goal through Koroma, and I think that was the difference in the game with fine margins up until that point. Koroma's bit of quality that he possesses, where his footwork was phenomenal. Once again, a great solo goal. The beating and the trickery of players that he's got is outstanding. And they, once again, it's the third goal in the last few weeks where he's just gone on his own and just scored an absolute screamer basically. And I think, like I say, that was the difference in the game with fine margins up until that point. And after that, you know, I still felt like we needed the second goal because Gateshead were a threatening side. They looked as if they had a goal in them. So yeah, I wasn't completely, you know, satisfied. I knew we had to go out and get a second goal, and it came very late until that happened. But you know, there was some points when it was 1-0 where Gateshead did really try and test us, and near the end of the game, I think 88 minutes, that kind of period, where it was still 1-0 to us, I think they had a free header and someone should have done a lot better, but they had a really good chance, but they probably should have been level. Not that they'd deserved to be in the second half performance, but you know, last minute, pretty much, we just broke away. Alabi this is what I love about our team, right? So Alabi was set 3 on his own, goes like through 1-on-1. He kind of takes it to the byline a bit. Bond's coming in. The keeper goes out to Alabi rather than be unselfish, but rather than be selfish and just Alabi try and tuck it in himself, which he probably could have done. He lays it off the Bond to tap into an empty net, and that is 2-0. And that seals the game, and that's what I love about this team. You know, teamwork and the unselfishness of players like Alabi, who, you know, is sat on the bench most weeks, and that goal probably could have made a bit of a difference to him. But he's happy just to contribute by getting an assist for Bond, and that's what I love about this team. You know, the teamwork, the unselfishness, you know, the fact that we keep on going literally right until the final whistle to try and put the ball in the back of the net, and that's why I believe we will go up this season. Fair play to Gateshead fans who came down, 51 of them. You know, I know what it's like to do a journey like that, and they're not a big club at all, so massive respect to them. You know, I've got nothing but respect for supporters like that who come week in, week out and support their team, wherever it be, up and down the country. And I hope you guys had a good day despite the result, and I hope you had a safe journey back as well. But yeah, good win today. Like I said, I didn't really care how we got it, but we needed to get a win after Tuesday's disappointing draw at home to Aldershot. So that's 2 home games done, 4 points, not too bad. Still sees us top of the league, as Salford did win today 3-0. So we're still top of the league by a point. We have 3 better goal difference than Salford. 7 points clear of Wrexham now, and Harrogate in third and fourth. Wrexham did play in the FA Cup, so that's why that is. So they do have a game in hand. But yeah, good performance today. Next week is away at Boreham Wood. Another tricky game, really. We don't have a good record against them. Well, other than this season, we did beat them, but again, that was kind of fine margins in that game. It was a penalty at Brisbane Road early on in the season that separated us and them. And yeah, away from home, we played there once and lost. Probably one of the worst performances I've seen last season at the beginning. So I have got my ticket for that already. That is live on BT. If any of you who, you know, can't make it, or any of you watch my channel that don't support or want to watch one of our games, it is 12:30 kickoff on BT Sport. I will be there, and so will a lot of our other Orient fans as well. Probably we broke their record attendance last time, and it seems like it will be that way again. So yeah, also wanted to talk about something. Over the last few weeks I've been thinking about whether I'm going to continue doing this, and this is going to be a long ending. I know, I appreciate that you don't have to watch until this point if you don't really want to, but I've been thinking about whether I'm going to continue or not, because sometimes, you know, for me, you know, I like watching the game as well now, on my own, like watching the game without filming, and, you know, having the banter with the away fans and things like that. So at one point I felt as if I should maybe give this up, but for me, I have to look at it really. I think I've come on such a long way. I never thought that I would even do this well, you know, to be getting an average of almost 1,000 views per video, and to be, you know, on 750 subscribers in less than 2 years. I never thought would happen. So, and that's the only reason that I stayed, and I'm going to continue doing this, and I thought I should let you lot know. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for everyone that supported me on the journey, and that continues to, because I appreciate it massively. I think you're the only ones that have kept me doing this, otherwise I'd probably given it up by now if I wasn't doing so well. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe. I will see you next week away at Boreham Wood. Sorry about the long ending, but up the O's.